Hi, my name is Gudrun from G Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi everybody, thank you for being here. All of you, I hope you found your way. If you're waiting for us on Facebook, hope you found your way to YouTube. We're only on YouTube tonight. Yes, there's a story that goes with that, so we'll tell you that a little bit later. But regardless, make sure you say hi to everybody, state your name and where you're tuning in from. And of course, keep commenting throughout the show because we choose one live winner from every show. So keep commenting. And then we have a giveaway at the end. Of course, we love thumbs up. And make sure, since you're here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. So, lots of new fabric, great new fabric to show you tonight. But we are back in the studio. I guess I inhaled my dinner. Woo! No water on the set. What the heck? Lots of new fabric to show you, and then we actually released our 7th block in Christmas in Europe, Mystery Block of the Month. So we'll show you that one. And then also, the March project in Fast and Furious Club went live this weekend. So, woo! I also have an update for you for our Hope for Ukraine fundraiser. So Quilters for Ukraine have raised a lot of money already, so we'll check in on that. Now, we asked you a question last week. We were on the road. We still did a Tipsy Tuesday. And we asked you a question. If you could fly anywhere tomorrow, where would you go? So our winner, do you have the winner ready up to put up? Our winner was Deb Perry. She'd want to fly to Hawaii. I think that's one of the places we mentioned. So she'd be joining us in Hawaii. All right, so let's start with the quilts behind me. Maybe not the puppy that just laid down behind me, but on the wall, I wanted to talk about this one. So this one is Saga, made out of spring treats. The spring treats bundle is by Louis and Irene. And I decided instead of making a full quilt, since it's very springy, very Easter kind of reminiscent, so I just made, instead of making a lap size quilt, I just made as many blocks as I could out of the bundle. And then we made a square quilt with, this one is 6 by 6. And then I was able to make another one that was 4 by 4, like a table topper. I love this size because this one can go over like a dining room table to be like a centerpiece. And then the topper is great for a side table or an island or even a round table.
You don't want to show these pictures?
Yeah, show them the pictures. I was just going to show them that. It just turned out so nice. So there's, this is the larger one that's hanging on the wall. So it's a little bit, you know, or no, this is the small one. This is the small topper. And it's just so cute. These colors are just so Easter. And love these fabric. Of course, Louis and Irene is our favorite. And I did have enough blocks. I had 4 blocks left to make like a little small table topper. I just haven't put that together yet. But we had 2 little square quilts made out of it. Perfect, perfect for Easter. And it turned out just like I envisioned. It's going to be beautiful on my dark dining room table. Okay, so the other one in the corner is a Steamy Windows. We made with another beautiful Louis and Irene bundle. And it's the bundle was called Country Life Reloved. And we did it as a perfect pairing. And so that one, we sent it out on Newsletter Friday, and the bundle got cleaned out. And I think it's because these colors are just so great, very subtle, and so it gives that quilt just a special feel, a whole, you know, new feel. just very neutral, but yet has some interest. And so here you can see the fabrics in the bundle. So just light grays, and then so slightly darker grays, and a little greenish hues, and a little bit of purplish hues in some of those prints. But I thought, you know what? Since we sold out of the bundle, the quilt is great, and I feel like it just a way for you to get kind of the same kind of feel, very neutral, subtle, could kind of mix in anywhere, especially modern decor, and give some interest and texture. I pulled some bundles that would kind of give that same type of feel, very kind of monochromatic, just a little subtleness. So one of the ones that I thought would be great is called Forest Fable. It's got a little bit more color to it. So Forest Fable has the grays, the neutrals, a little bit of that same, but more wildlife, more forest, and then it has some dark navies and a little bit of those middle blues. So not too bright, but it will give the same feel. A little more contrast in this one than the other one. The other one I thought would be great was Botanicals. This one I showed you a little bit last week because I was showing the Birdwatch bundle. So very neutral, darks, lights. It will be pretty similar to the Country Life. And of course I did pull Birdwatch that I showed you just last week because it has the neutrals into a little bit darker, so it would give a little more contrast, but these are the same hues that are in the Country Life bundle. So then you have all those contrasts. One other one, if you like blues, the Aster blue, more blues and creams. So Aster has more creams and taupes, and then into the blues. So we'll have more contrast, but this will be very subtle again, and look really great in steamy windows. And one more. This is a bundle I haven't even shown you yet. I was going to show you this on Friday, but we had technical difficulties on Friday, so our show wasn't able to happen. But this one is called Songbird. I'm going to show you this one in my pull on Friday, but it's beautiful, very nice taupes and then grays, and it will have a very similar feel to it. It has just a little sparkle of metallic silver. So here's what I thought, since I was in a great mood when I went to the warehouse today, and it's kind of surprised that bundle sold out so fast. And this is going to be just as special for those of you that are watching us, those of you that are watching us here on YouTube tonight. So sometimes it really pays off to watch the show. If you order any of these 5 bundles, Forest Fable, Botanicals, Birdwatch, Astra, and Songbird, and when you place your order, just put in the comments, Steamy Windows. We will include that Steamy Windows for free in your order. So this is just a little special for you. Just put it in the comments, and this will be valid through Sunday. So Forest Fable, Botanicals, Birdwatch, Astra, and Songbird. So you can come back to the show, you can watch it again to get this little insider special. So just all you have to do in the comments when you place your order is just put in their Steamy Windows, and you'll get the pattern for free. We'll send it with the bundle.
Free?
Yeah, for free. Hey. I wanted to show you the Spring Treats bundle because if you hadn't seen it, this is what it looks like. Spring Treats is it's 15 pieces because it's the full line from Lewis and Irene. Beautiful, springy, fun stuff with some gnomes in there, some gnomes and rabbits and Easter eggs a little bit. It's not in all the prints, so very springy fun. Very springy fun. All right, so let's move on. I wanted to talk about the oh, we should talk about what's on the side here. This is a little JoJo out of a bundle that we have new, and I wanted to show you that. Very subtle, just chose to use very subtle colors for a springy fun little runner. So that is little JoJo. Okay, Christmas in Europe, block number 7, which means we're halfway through the Christmas in Europe block of the month, mystery block of the month. And this month we traveled to the UK. Although this tradition, it has spread in wider parts of Europe, but it's a pretty much a UK tradition still today. And these guys are on each table, on the holiday table, and everybody has crackers, Christmas crackers. So we call them Christmas crackers. I made 2 sizes, so really quick and easy block, I would assume, I think. And so if you don't know what Christmas crackers are, I have one. So they are celebrated as just a table decoration, and then everybody, you know, opens them, and inside there are little sayings or treats. There's usually a crown, which they say is connected to the 3 wise men, you know, that visited Jesus, baby Jesus. So should we just crack it open? I can't leave it alone like this. I'm sorry. I have to do it. Okay, so I'm going to do it. All right, let's go. Woo! What? Nail clippers? What? I got nail clippers. Really? Is that trying to tell me something? That is a first. Okay, well, I guess it's utilitarian, I guess. Okay, let's read my little thing. There's 2 jokes in here, and then there's a trivia question. What did the pirate say when he turned 80? Aye, matey. That's not even funny. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. That's a pretty good one. I'm going to remember that one. And here's my paper crown. Okay, so where is the driest place on Earth? Let me put this on to show everybody.
Where?
Where's the driest place on Earth? You don't want to guess? Is everybody guessing? All right. Antarctica is the driest place on Earth. That's interesting. Really? I did not know that. I would not have guessed that.
Someone said, that's funny because it's not funny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I got my crown. I got my crown on. All right, so this is block number 7. And, you know, our friends in the UK say they were very excited about this one because it's a very much a tradition in most households. Okay, so I wanted to talk about March Fast and Furious Club. It's our Flight Path table runner. This one went live on Sunday morning, so those of you that are waiting to be able to purchase it individually, the pattern and video class, they are in your available to purchase. And then if you of course purchase the 9 months or the trimester, they are in your account. And I actually saw some already made. This is a fast one. It's a unique one because the technique is really, really cool. But it goes fast once you get one done. So very forgiving. There's a little trick to make these little points match up. So, of course, I got tricks up my sleeve in the class. So check it out. I don't know which one I love better. So I use the same fabrics for the light background and for the dark background. So I like them both. I like them both. All right.
Adorbs.
Questions on either of those? Did you see any questions pop up?
No. Love the table runner.
Love the table runner. Oh, the biggest issue with the table runner is which fabrics to use. I know, but you know, this is a great one to use scraps for the geese, and you just find, this is why it's really great. If you see a good background fabric, just buy it. Don't wait, because they are always gone. So this is why I have a selection of those in my collection. All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about why we didn't have a show on Friday and why we are only on YouTube tonight. My Facebook account got hacked on Friday.
Boo.
Yes. I just got notice in the morning that I couldn't log in, and so I was sending messages to Facebook. I got a weird email about 20 minutes later that my request to increase my advertising account or something was declined, which was like, I did not ask for that. So I had sent in a way to get in. You had to send in your ID and stuff for them to get you through when you can't log in. And so while I was waiting for that to come through, they disabled my account because of mysterious activity or not according to their guidelines. So pretty much some hacker went in and started buying ads in my account, and they were all in Chinese. Interestingly enough, my workers that have access to the site, they were able to see that and stop them. But my Facebook account is disabled. And of course, you cannot reach anybody at Facebook. No email, no phone, no nothing. You just have to wait it out. There's no way around it. So my account is disabled. I can't get in anywhere. However, our business page is working fine. Nothing is wrong there because we can still monitor it. My groups are fine. The crew is fine. You just won't see my face talking there. I'll probably be using Mr. HP's login to be sending messages and stuff. But it's very interesting that you cannot talk to anybody, you cannot send an email anywhere. You just have to wait. So they are just reviewing if my activity kind of was behaving in a certain way that my account should stay disabled, or if they should open it up again. But I have no way of explaining what happened. And the interesting thing is too, whenever the few times I've purchased ads for GE Designs, we submit an ad and it takes 3-4 hours for them to review it before they accept the ad. For some reason, these ads were approved within minutes, and budgets so high that it flagged on that side, and not they got approved. So I'm in Facebook jail personally. So I just want to encourage everybody, if you don't already, subscribe to our newsletters, because that is where I own my newsletter, and so that's the way I can get out information if in case something happens to our whole Facebook account. Let's keep our fingers crossed and that I will get out of Facebook jail. But we will see. This is happening everywhere. So, okay, I don't know if it's the crown that's making me hot. Probably not, but yeah, I'm getting a little flustered. It was not a fun day, Friday. Especially it was happening hours before we were supposed to go live. So I didn't want to mess anything up and try it. And obviously we were not able to log on with our stream onto Facebook, but we always have YouTube, so we're good. All right, so we're going to keep it moving no matter what. Not going to stop us. So it's interesting that we can give you an update on our Hope for Ukraine project. It is going strong. Our fundraiser is going so amazingly. I want to thank you for all of what you have done as a part of it. So as you may know, I've joined forces with my good friend Bonnie Hunter, Quilter extraordinaire, and we are raising money for Together Rising with donating funds to efforts in the Ukraine. So what I'm doing, I'm selling Hope for Ukraine mystery bundles, which is a half-yard bundle of 6 pieces, so 3 yards. 3 pieces are yellow, 3 pieces are blue, and all the net proceeds go to the fundraiser, as well as all the net proceeds from my Hope pattern, both PDF and paper. So far we have raised over $70,000. Our goal was $50,000, we're up to $70,000, so we are very excited about that. The bundles are rolling out. We actually got a lot of fabric in today. So let me show you some photos. The warehouse was hopping. We got 2 pallets of yellow and blue fabric today. So guess what? They are already chopping it all up, and they are bagging them, folding them, bagging them, and getting them out the door. So if you had a order waiting, yeah, I just loved seeing all that today. Very excited about all the blue and yellow. So we will be packing and getting all of your pre-orders. If you had a pre-order waiting, it will be coming to you very, very soon. So on 2 weeks ago on the show, I explained our sewing of the Hope blocks, or hopefully full quilts, and we will be giving you an update. We're working out details, and there is going to be a long time until people are able to receive quilts. So we're just going to, keep making them. Like I always say, fabric doesn't go bad, and neither do quilt blocks or full quilts. So we can hang on to them until we find a time and a place to give them to people in need. So just hang on to them. That will be later on. I'm guessing it's not going to be until summer or late or even fall. So just keep working on them. So check it out. You can, of course, donate directly to the fundraiser. It's a GoFundMe site. You can find all the details on our blog. There's a Hope for Ukraine blog post that has all the details about everything. So check it out, and we keep adding. As long as you keep buying bundles and Hope patterns, we will keep pushing money into that fundraiser, and those funds are going directly to boots on the ground organizations right now, in real time, and I love that. So, okay, bundles have been shipped. Will there be option for backing fabrics? We have not even gone that far yet. We are crazy busy, so we have not even thought that far yet. I would love to figure something out, but there's going to be a lot of quilts and a lot of fabric, so I will do my best as to what we can do. If you place an order tonight, is there enough fabric, or is there fabric only to fill orders already received? We have enough fabric for more than that, but how fast we can pack it up, that's the other point. I'm not even going to tell you how many thousands of yards that was. It was 2 big pallets. Okay. So donations from our purchases go, I put it in there every Friday, so you can always see the big donation post that comes in there every Friday. But then if people are going in there and donating on their own, so you can always see that growing. All right. How many bundles do you need for Hope? So 1 bundle of 3 yellows and 3 blues will make 24 blocks. So 2 bundles will make 48 blocks. It will make 24 yellow and 24 blue, but you can put them together into a quilt. If you wanted to make a full yellow quilt and a full blue quilt, then you would need 4 bundles, but then you could make 2 lap size. But 1 lap size quilt you can make from 2 bundles, which is great. And those, just so you know, those bundles are at a discounted price because they are at our mystery bundle price. So only $30 for 3 yards. So that's a really good price because fabric now is keeps creeping up, and so natural retail's price of a yard of fabric is over $13 now. Will the bundles be different when ordering too? So we do our best. If you put in the notes when you place your order, if you want them to be different, we will do our best. We can't promise it because there's a lot of orders, but we will do our best. So please keep ordering. We will keep, like I said, sending them out. We keep ordering blue and yellow fabric. And like I said, I'm just ordering brand new, beautiful quilt shop quality fabric. And it's just yellow and blue fabric. That's great in your stash anyway. If you don't want to make a Hope quilt, but it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabric. So that is going to keep going. So just like I said, love your support. Thank you so much. It always humbles me when I get an idea like this and it really takes on. So you can help by sharing this project, sharing our blog post, sharing the fundraiser with your friends. If you have a guild, talk about the project and how they can support them just by purchasing a bundle, purchasing a pattern, making some blocks, things like that. So please check it out. Just don't share your pattern. It's the smallest thing that people can do is purchase their own pattern, and all the net proceeds from that go to the fundraiser. Okay, so next up, retreat. Session 1 starts tomorrow. Yes, we are ready. Excited to hang out with lots of new quilters, lots of quilters that were with us last year in retreat, and we are hanging with them for 4 days. Pretty much, we invite them into our house because we stay here in the studio, which is in our house, for those 4 days. So, yeah, we don't leave. Once we go live tomorrow, we don't leave this room pretty much for 4 days. So, looking forward to that. Any questions? Are you excited? Those of you that are registered, I've been seeing some comments in the beginning that you've been excited and can't wait. It was lovely. We got back in town yesterday and we got home and it was 60-something degrees, 66 degrees or something, almost 70 degrees. It was bizarre. And then, of course, we got hit with reality this morning, and it was raining in 30s.
Exactly, right back to it.
Oh, wake up, wake up. Yeah, it was a teaser day yesterday, but it felt really good because we drove from the south.
Good question.
Do we cut the strippy stairways pieces to the size and the pattern? So you can do whatever you want. I will go through that. So really all you need to cut is what was included in that cutting video. So otherwise, we get started on the rest of it during retreat. All right, I just say do not start on jewel. Please do not start on the jewel patterns. The reason why you got the patterns is so you can read through them. For those that just want to read through them before they get started. Other than that, just chill until we go. Just chill. All right, some wish I was attending retreat again. Well, that is a great compliment for us, so thank you, thank you. We sent 2 recipes in the boxes. One of them was for a lasagna soup, which makes a huge, huge pot and can last you for days. Kind of gets better as it lasts. And then the other one was a really unique dip. And so somebody said, I just made the dip and it's delicious. It's a flavor that's not for everybody's because it's got olives, it's got red sun-dried tomato pesto, it's got dates and cashews and feta cheese. Yeah, it's got some weird ingredients, but I tell you, it's addicting. You start, you're like, ooh, what is that? And then all of a sudden, it's all gone. It just disappears. We've had that for dinner a couple of times. It was supposed to be like a little snack. Nope, ended up being dinner. If we change the retreat sessions, do we use our new account number? So you should still have the same account number. What we did is we added a product to your account. So you will see that. You will see that. And if you have any questions, send an email to help@gequiltdesigns. That is the fastest way to get help. Please don't try and contact me now, especially now, through Facebook. I won't see it. Email. Okay. I will not read anything on Facebook because I can't get in there. All right. So, are you ready to see some fabric? Where can we get the recipe? If you are in retreat, you came in your retreat box, and it's in your account too. I did put in your account too, just because people lose stuff. But maybe we'll post the recipes after. Oh, somebody's having a nightmare behind me.
Get him, Kobe.
He's dreaming about some soup or something, maybe. But I have 3 bundles to share with you tonight. The first one is called Fashion Forward. This is a little bundle that I put together. We had a Paris bundle a while back, and this one is, most of the fabrics are there from Timeless Treasures. Fashion Forward, so pretty much black, white, and red. So very Paris, and very, but it does have some. Here's one of the arches, and of course some fashion, some mannequins, and I love this whole Coco Chanel feel of the black and red and white. Now here we have some stilettos and shoes. Pretty shoes. We have mannequins with pretty dresses. So very Jackie O, feel like some of them. Then we have a little bit of black. I love this typography print. And then this, they've kind of combined some older prints. This was one of my favorites with all the French words, and then just a little Eiffel Tower there, some hearts, red hearts. We have an Eiffel Tower print. Just white on the black. And then we have, of course, City of Love with the hearts on the red hearts on the black. So a small bundle, but this is such a striking combination, would make a great quilt. We have this main print in both 1 yards and also in 3 yards. So how cool would that be for a back or for some bigger pieces? We have it in both 3s and 1s.
What pattern would you use for that?
Oh, you could do so much. So I mean, with this being just black and white with touches of red, you can use a bright red for the accent and do any of those prints. It'd be a great JoJo. I kind of made my original JoJo out of some French or kind of Paris inspired fabrics. So I just pulled some blacks because these are pretty pure black. I did a wave texture in the black and then the dimples in the charcoal just to add some solidness to this. And the whites are pretty white. So I went with hopscotch and the cotton ball, hard to see because it's really white on the camera. And then the century white, the balls. And so for red, it does have a mixture of the deeper, darker red and then the really brighter light red. So I did 2 versions. Love to knit unwind cherry. I love the texture. Also could be great for binding, diagonal, or sashings. And then the floor elements and the scarlet kind of is the darker tones. So just a small bundle and a small pull. But I wouldn't add any other color to this because this is just perfect as it is. So this is Fashion Forward. Fashion Forward. In fashionable Paris. We need to go back to Paris. It's been a while. I miss it a little bit. Let's go. All right, so the next 2 that I'm showing you tonight are very oceany. The first one is called The Sea and Me. So this is a Moda line we've been waiting a while to get. The Sea and Me, and I kind of put it down to just 3 colors. Always Moda lines have quite a bit of colors, so I broke it down to 3. So there's this beautiful green, kind of almost a lime green, but not too bright. And then this beautiful coral, and has this little sparks of green and white in there. So we have the coral. Here's some ocean plants too. So we have 4 greens, and we have the mermaids. We have the mermaids, and then some shells in the green. So these are the 4 greens, and then we have really light blue aqua tone. So we have that same print, the corals. We have some lobsters and seahorses and little fish. In this print, we have starfish, a little bit deeper aqua, and then the shells again, the white on the aqua tone. And then we go into the pink and corals, the seaweed, and then I love this one, all the fish, the octopus, the whale, is a narwhal actually, turtles, so cute. We have the starfish, and then the shells. So, The Sea and Me, beautiful, beautiful. And my fabric pull, I did just kind of match these 3. I love doing this kind of controlled, so it's very balanced. So you could do a lot of quilts, like Sammy would be great with an accent. So what would you do as an accent or a background? Any kind of quilt that uses a background, I would probably go white for a very fresh, springy ocean air quilt. We have one print from the line. It's the shells, just on a white on white. It's a little cloudy white, but I love this feel, very soft feel. Of course, could be great for a little girl's room or something like that that loves the ocean, or a little boy's room that loves the ocean. And then we have Whispers in the Jack would be another one, very similar feel that you could use for background. But I did just go with a couple of greens. I did a darker hue, the chalk and charcoal in the Sprout, and then the bumbleberries and the golden green. Love this freshness. Then as for the aqua and light blues, it has a lot of green to it, but I decided to pull in this one. It has a little bit darker. It's the Nature Elements Caribbean Blue, and it has that green. It has that green in here, so I love that. And then the canvas in the minty, because it's got a lot of blue in it, and so this is more green than it is blue. So then we have the corals. I went with a lighter and a darker, so I did Deco Stitch and the Coral Rose for my darker one, and then Dash Flow in the Conch for the lighter one. So this is my fabric pull. If you wanted to do something, a sharp accent fabric instead of the white, I think I just couldn't get my eyes off of this dark burgundy that is kind of sprinkled throughout in the corals, and so I think either of these would be really cool in it. So it's the Deco Stitch in the Bourgogne or the chalk and charcoal in the crimson. Either of those would be a really sharp contrast if you needed a focus fabric, just a little touch of something different. If you didn't want to do white, or if you wanted to use white as a background and then you needed a focus, this will be really nice pop. So this is the Sea and Me. So somebody was mentioning that coral is more the color that designers are using now versus pink. And yes, I've seen that. There's a lot of that corally peachy color, which is really lovely. Really, really lovely. I don't mind it at all. Never been much of a kind of a bubblegum pink kind of girl. Need to have a little bit of edge to it. So one more that I have for you, and it's actually another ocean themed one. This one we had on pre-order, two. Actually, not two. It was on pre-order, period. And it's called Turtle Bay. So this is a Northcott. Beautiful, very different artwork than from what we did. Just beautiful. So of course we have turtles because it's Turtle Bay. But it's very monochromatic, all blues and aquas, turquoise, and some lighter tones. So we have the turtles here, and they have all the colors in there. We have the dark blue, we have the aquas and teals, more into the seafoam greens in here, so they kind of combine it all. And we have the seaweed here. It's a beautiful, beautiful line. This will make a really pretty quilt. Actually, Julie was thinking she wants to make a Lucy out of this. That would be a beautiful Lucy. This texture I love because it has like diagonal action, irregular action, darker with the specks of white in there. And this is ombre. So you get lots of different things from this fabric, from the taupes to the lights and into the darks. So full-on ombre, selvage to selvage. Just really pretty. Then we have a little bit more of the seafoam green, so that same print in more of the greener tones, but look how it blends still really well into everything. We have this marble fabric that has a little bit of the taupe in there. And then we have the other colorway, which is more blue. And then a little bit larger scale, kind of a crackle with the green. It's kind of like ice. Isn't that like ice, cracked ice? With all the different colors that come through the ice. And then we have the turtles on the darker blue background. And it's a great scale on the turtles. I love having lots of texture, and then there's kind of a larger scale. We have the seaweed on the dark blue, and then that same marble on the dark blue. So 12 pieces, very monochromatic, but just gorgeous. Really beautiful. I did do a pull. I really just pulled some neutrals to mix in everywhere. I started with the darkest blue, so I wanted to go darker than everything else. So I did the spotted in the nautical blue on this one. And then I tried to find some prints that kind of mix those tones in there. And this one would be great. The pebbles in the blue, Nature's Pace. And also the diamond dots in the aquamarine, because it has the greener hues and the teals and the aqua, little light aqua dots. So I think that would be a great mixer. It would just blend seamlessly. So with this one, the flow fabric in the teal, it has that same feel to it as these fabrics do. So then we have, going into a little bit of the lighter blues, the seeds and the azure. And then we go into the green. So I did the Nature Elements and Ocean Breeze. And then that flow again in the Aqua Frost. So you have both that would just mix in perfectly. For the lightest blues, I did the Whimsy in the blue, and it has kind of this ocean plant feel to it. And then the Chalk and Charcoal in the Breeze with the light blue in it. So I found a stripe that would work great in here. The stripe Bluebird has the darkest. I always like my binding, for example, to kind of frame things off. So if I can find something that has the darkest hues of the prints, if I can find that in a stripe or a platinum, I'm a very happy girl. So this one melted in there perfectly. As far as a background, if I were to do a Lucy, I'd probably do it on white. So white, I would go with either white on white, century whites. I love the fleurs and the trellis, which is also a Northcott, so it would mix great in here. But if you didn't want to do a background with this, you could do it, and then you needed a focus color. Of course, remember seeing that taupe in here. I would throw in something taupey brown. So it wouldn't be too harsh with everything, but still stand out. So the bumbleberries and the book brown, I love this texture because it has kind of the pebbly ocean pebbles. So this would be my pull for Turtle Bay. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. And of course, you can always go to our blog and to see my pulls. So we always post a blog with the fabric pulls from every show, where we list and have links to all the fabrics that are pulled, so you can really take your time and study them and figure out which ones you would like to add to it. So Turtle Bay, that was a very popular pre-order, so we sold a lot of it already and sent it out. You should be getting it if you pre-ordered. Now I have some more fabric, so we have very much an ocean theme here tonight. And this is also an ocean theme. So this is not a bundle. We got 3 fabrics out of this line. And now I can't remember this line, but it was amazing because it's a Dear Stella line. And they do the best fabric line names. And I can't believe that I forgot it now. So anyways, I picked 3 prints because I love anything unique. And I love the theme of this too. I think it's, first of all, amazing, and then hilarious and gorgeously beautiful at the same time. So 3 prints. First one is just an anchor print. We love anchors. So this one is beautiful because it has Love is Love on here. Love is love. Now, oh yes, the line is called You're a Catch. You're a Catch is the line. I love it. I love it. So this one is the anchors. And having Love is Love wrapped around the anchors. I just love Dear Stella quirkiness. It's just beautiful. So beautiful blue. And then we have the next one is called Sea Tattoos. So it has all the tattoos that are, you know all those nautical themed tattoos. But this one has some fun ones. So we have a merman. And there's a merman in here. All kinds of love, freedom, just connected to the ocean tattoos. Gotta love it. Or sea tattoos, I guess. And then the third print is, of course, it's called Queen of the Sea. But it's mermen. Mermen, you guys. Can you believe this? Can you see this awesomeness? So they're all mermen. Beautiful. They got different skin tones, different hairstyles, different body types. There's just all love in here. Love is love. So
Represent.
I know. I just love it. Love it. You're a catch. So we have them in 1 yards only. But I did do a little poll, because it's a Dear Stella. So I just grabbed like 5 1 yards just from the colors in here. The Dash Flow and the peach. I did the Moonscape and the spruce for the dark greens. For the light aqua tones, the Dash Flow mist. And then there's bits of nectar color in here. The Dash Flow and the nectar. And then the Moonscape in the marlin. So just a fun little small poll to go with You're a Catch. And you guys, you're a catch. We're all a catch. And love is love. Oh, so what will we make with the mermen? I think that will make an awesome, aprons, pillowcases, just the coolest. I have to have a yard of this just to have forever, because the bravery in making it, for first of all, and the creativity in making it, second of all, and then it's just so cool. The artwork is beautiful. So, love it. It's one of my favorite things that I've seen this year so far. Okay, so what do you think of these lines? Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Which one would you die for? Not die for. But which one is your fave? Which one floats your boat?
Merman.
The merman. What's your favorite? Your merman?
Yep.
Gotta love it. All right. Oh, Fast and Furious beach bags. Perfect. The book bags. Use them for a beach bag. Oh, yes. Totally do that. Or the big grab and go tote. That would be great too. Okay, so we're going to do a question for you guys. Question for another $25 gift card. So we should do the live winner though first. You got our live winner somewhere ready? Mm-hmm. All right, our live winner for $25 gift card just for you commenting tonight. Darlene Crosby, thank you for commenting. Thank you for being with us. You have won a $25 gift card. So just send an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com and we will get you that gift card right away. Now, another chance to win is, of course, answering our giveaway question, and we'll announce the winner next week on our show, which is March 29th. Whoa, March is almost over. Wow, that's gone fast. All right, so our question, since the theme has kind of gone a certain direction tonight, do you swim or bathe in natural waters? So what that means is, do you swim in the ocean, or are you a toe dipper in the ocean, or do you like lakes or maybe hot springs? If you're from Iceland, heck yeah, you bathe in natural waters all the time. But as far as lakes, yes, I do swim in lakes. Minnesota lakes, I do. probably not Gator Lakes in Florida, but ocean, I'm not much of an ocean swimmer. I'm like feet in the water. Yeah, I might go up to here, but I'm not swimming in the ocean. I don't really like scuba diving or snorkeling. Now, we would love to hear, do you scuba, do you snorkel, do you swim in the ocean? What do you do? Or do you just stay away from water in general, natural water in general? Or if everything freaks you? I mean, there's people that get freaked out about just seaweed in the lake or anything like that. Will not go. People won't even go in the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. Oh, that was a live. That was a live sound effects. That was done for you live. All right, everybody, tell us your answer to the question. And oh, Lori doesn't live anywhere near natural waters. I thought she said go anywhere. Okay, so our next show will be Friday. Happy Friday from retreat. So live from retreat. It'll be a short little check-in, but we will be live from retreat. Yes, we're going to do it again. So we'll see both. I'll be 2 screens working it. And that is March 24th at 3. No, that's not 24th. That's 25th, I think. 25th at 3 p.m. Central, because this is 22nd today. March 25th, 3 p.m. Central, short and sweet. And then we will do a full-on Tipsy Tuesday show, March 29th at 7 p.m. Central. So don't miss it. Thank you for being with us tonight. We'll see you on Friday, hopefully. Make sure you tune into YouTube if I'm still in Facebook jail, everybody. Just saying. Make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button. Hit the bell before you leave. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in a few days. Retreaters, tomorrow.